Fate Tactics here on GameSoup. My name's Ed.
My name's Joe.
You might know this. What's their name?
Endless Fluff is the
there it
name of
is.
the developers of this game. They made a game called Valdis Story, which we loved and we played on this channel a few years ago. You can watch our full LP of that on the channel. Just type Valdis Story in a search bar on our channel, and you can check that out. We'd like to thank Endless Fluff Games for making this game.
Not for providing a copy. You bought it, right?
I did, yeah. I picked it up. I wanted to support these guys. They were
Yeah.
nice. They sent us a bunch of copies of Valdis Story. We did giveaways on our channel, and I mean, I like these guys. I like their games, and I mean, I love the art style. This is like.
It reminds me of Valdis Story.
This is kind of my thing as far as the art style goes. So I
You
want
know-
to. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's funny because when I heard about this game, like just independently, I didn't realize that it was these guys. You know, and then like I saw the art style, and I was like, that looks really familiar.
Yeah, I've known they've been working on this for a while. I
Yeah.
haven't been following it that closely, but it came across my desk somehow. So
Yeah, well,
I was lucky.
Valdis Story came out in 2013, so 7 years.
Yeah, it's been 7 years. I think this game's been in
Quite a while.
development actually for that long. I think they started it probably right after Valdis Story. So they put a lot of work into it. I want to say right up front, I really like the game.
And you're not usually a tactics guy.
I'm not. Yeah, that's another thing. So my judgment on this game also might be a little bit off. That's kind of a double-edged sword there.
Right.
But my recommendation for a game like this should probably not be taken as heavily as maybe Ed's or somebody who's more into tactics games. But I've been enjoying it so far, which is something. Yeah, there's something to be said about that, considering that I don't generally enjoy tactics games that much. And I wanted to say up front that I do like the game, and so far I would recommend it. But we're going to be doing a lot of constructive critiques on this episode.
Good.
I think this game could. I think it's good, but I think it could be excellent to great to wonderful with a little bit of polish
There you go.
on it. So we're going to do that, and hopefully that's helpful for you guys watching. So the first thing that we were going to talk about was the resolutions. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that can be fixed necessarily, but the resolutions in the game are all over the place, and you'll notice that in the gameplay as well, not just on the menu and on the title screen.
There's no resolution setting.
The text looks like it's in 1080.
Yeah,
The buttons themselves are pixel art. I don't know what that would be, 360 or 240 or whatever pixel art resolution is, and then the this image in the background
whole
here
title
might be
screen, man.
480. I don't know.
Which is
the logo and the illustration. I mean, the illustration is beautiful. It's beautiful enough that I'd probably buy a poster of it and hang it on my wall.
Yeah.
You know, it looks awesome, but
it's so pixely.
I want to see it. Yeah,
So
I
blurry.
want to see I want to see it in high resolution.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like pixel art. It looks like
It just looks like a
Yeah,
blown up image.
right.
You know, it looks like it was drawn at like 4 times smaller.
And the game is a pixel art game. When you the characters in game are pixel art. So also a tiny little critique is that the buttons. Ed said that they were off center under the logo.
Yeah, they are.
That doesn't bother me that much, but they're really close to the edge of the screen.
Yeah, at the
that's like
bottom.
it's just a little bit too close. It's just like a small graphic design thing.
mean, it's
just nudge it up like
Yeah.
a few pixels.
I mean, look, this
10 or
is
20
this is
pixels up.
notched up. On
Yeah,
the bottom, but not on the
that's
right.
fine. Yeah, like that could probably
This should have been like the bottom of the menu here. You know, push everything
yeah,
up a tiny
something
bit.
like that. Yeah.
You know, or just have them horizontally because there's a lot of empty space here, left to right. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't look as good, but it just it looks like it's really cramped. And also, this text is really blurry. I know we were just talking about that, the resolution and everything. Like when the logo for the game looks this, what's the word for it? I don't know, just blurry, I guess. It doesn't look sharp in any way, and then you immediately see the text below it that looks real sharp. Like this is the thing that
Yeah, it doesn't quite match.
See.
Also,
Yeah.
the logo's awesome.
The logo is awesome.
I love the design of the logo.
Yeah.
Let's just get started though.
Sure.
We are going to be taking this episode a little bit slowly, obviously, because it's kind of a slow-paced game.
Yeah.
Of course, because it's a tactics game. But also, we wanna take the time to give constructive critiques wherever we can, and take the time to really explain.
Oh, the first thing I notice is whoa, what is going on here? Okay, so first, this is straight up pixel art,
Yeah, right.
but I noticed there's like a weird what is this effect?
Actually, I didn't notice that before.
This is like
I haven't noticed that. I haven't been paying that close attention.
It looks like this was like pixel art, but stretched onto a texture or something like.
Yeah, it looks like it's flattened out a little bit. Like it's
Yeah.
got some three-dimensionality to it.
maybe
Not really sure what's going on there.
Kind of looks like a storybook, like a pop-up book, maybe. Interesting. I don't know how that's done, but it looks cool. But
so
then,
So I've got a lot of. We're in the middle of the game here. This is not the very beginning of the game. We didn't want to show the tutorial. That might be a little bit boring, and there's probably a lot of other channels that are playing it and have already done the tutorial part. This is probably about 5 hours into the game or so. So this is the party menu. We only have 3 characters so far. They're all level 12 right now. So yeah, you definitely want to have all of them in the party though. I think we're gonna have a hard time if we don't have them all in the party. Now the menus here are a little bit odd. You can click on traits from here, right? And you can upgrade your character. You can actually restat your guys whenever you want, respec whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have Pyachin, who is our healer, as a little bit more defense. And that's your, I think it's called a talisman. That's your, you get one, it's equipment. So I guess that's the one I had on there, plus 20 base HP. I don't know. Right. I haven't been putting too much thought into that. Then you can click on party up in the top there to go back to party. Or you can go to traits. Now, okay, here's what I want you to do though. Pick another character that you want to change the traits of. All right. Okay. Now go to traits. And it's still on the bird.
Oh no.
It's because this is how you change the character. You figured it out right away. This actually I had to figure this out like 3 times because it's not very intuitive the way that it's laid out.
And you should have both options. You should be able to do either one, but it should remember which character you were just on.
It should probably that would probably fix it.
It absolutely should.
Yeah, and there's also a trait. There's a traits button and a party button on the bottom. So I mean, they could just be, I don't know, completely separate things.
Yeah.
So that one doesn't lead to the other, and it's just confusing when you're trying to pick your party and then change the traits of it from the party menu.
So wait, there's a traits button here, and it just leads to this page.
Right.
Yeah. So
it leads directly to that, and then there's a party button to go back to the party. So those two buttons, the party button and the traits button, can be navigated between each other, but those are the only 2 main buttons that can be navigated between each. So you've got summons, spells, and there's all those different things on the bottom there. Those are their own menu. So you can click on, well, let's just do it real quick. You can click on summons. You can see they have, you have 3 dots, 3 points to distribute. So I have a 2-point guy and a 1-point guy. I haven't tried this carrion crow out. I just unlocked him, and the owl I really like. The owl's kind of a melee, I don't know if I want to say tank. He doesn't have a lot of hit points or defense, but he's a pretty decent melee character. And I like how the melee works in this game. We'll discuss the strategy of the melee coming up real soon.
So I know
that we actually get into a battle here.
I haven't played the game at all, so take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. With the text being this small and these icons being so big, why is this so large that you should have to scroll down on it? Because you could easily fit all this text on one page if it wasn't for these giant boxes and these giant icons. Like, maybe you could shrink this, because
I wasn't really thinking about that.
If I want to see, if I want to see all my stats, I have to scroll through this list when it could just be presented as one block of information, I think.
Yeah, maybe for really, really long ones, it could have the scrolling. The scrolling's already programmed in.
Yeah, look how much empty space there is. 2/3 of every box is just empty.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
I could see that.
It could just be a personal preference. That's the thing that I would change, because I would want to see all the information at once. I would just.
I'm not 100% convinced that I would necessarily change that, but I can see. I think I can see your view on it there. Yeah, you can pick whoever you want, really.
Who was it?
The owl right there.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can pick.
You have to mouse over them. You can't click on them to select them. You have to mouse over them. You can only mouse.
Yeah.
If you click on it, they get removed.
On it, it gets removed. Yeah.
That was my first.
Maybe click and drag to get rid of it.
Yeah, like drag it anywhere.
Drag it out, or I don't know, right click to remove it, maybe.
Yep, that works too.
Right click just works to remove it.
It's probably any click.
Left click or right click.
Even middle? No, not middle click. Left or right click.
I don't think middle click does anything. This entire game can be played with the mouse. 100% can be played with the mouse. There's actually not any hotkeys that I know of,
which is weird. There's not even like like control schemes or anything, so it was probably designed to be played just with a mouse, or at least that's what they did when they were playing it.
We were thinking that it might have been designed with mobile in mind, but there's no mobile release, at least not yet. But this would definitely be something that could be a mobile game, because it's all just mouse controlled.
The entire UI looks inspired by mobile games. Like look how big the buttons are, and everything's centered. It's like easy to touch. I don't know. It looks like it would be perfect for a mobile platform.
Yeah, I don't think it would need much tweaking. Maybe a little bit, but
should we?
You can go to upgrade real quick in the bottom right there. I forget what.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, there's actually not really anything to talk about here because I don't have enough crafting materials. You upgrade your motorcycle in order to essentially unlock new zones in the game. That's pretty much.
All right.
That's pretty much it as far as I can tell so far, and I've unlocked one new zone.
How do you upgrade it?
You can make a gauntlet here. I don't know how I got that.
XP
Level
gain.
1. Oh, it gives XP gain.
You
That's
kill
pretty
boys?
good. Oh, we have
You
these.
Yeah, should we make it?
Yeah, we have it. Yeah, make it. That's how I do
Cool.
crafting. If I have the materials to make an item, I just make it.
Just make it. We have to equip it, right?
Maybe.
All right. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure this one out.
It's probably in traits, even though that's
Yep.
not where it belongs.
Yep.
It's probably here, right?
Is it gonna be one of these
Don't tell
though?
me. Don't tell me. Oh, is it though?
I'm not sure if it's
I
gonna be
don't
one
know.
of these. It might just be a permanent upgrade.
Oh,
It might just be a permanent thing.
but it's like an item. It's
Yeah, it looked like it
Gloves.
would be an item, but I think it's actually
gloves.
yeah.
Really? Huh.
I think these things are called talismans. I think you can go into traits, and then we'll see if it's there. Just scroll through everything. Just scroll through all the. I don't have that many. Here,
There's 42 of them.
I'm pretty sure there's not.
Oh wait, are there 42 of them?
Yeah, there's 42 different ones.
How
but
are
I don't
you-
have all of them
How are you jumping like 5 at a time just now?
because I don't have all of them. It's just for collectors.
Oh, they're listed.
It's like a
I get it.
collector's number, you know? Like,
get
like
it.
if you're
Yeah.
collecting, trading cards and it says
yeah.
number 3 out of 42, number 11 out of 42, yeah.
I thought it was saying you had 42 of them and you were going to
No.
scroll through every single
No,
one.
I think we just get a 20%. I think we just get a flat 20%
All right. Sounds good to
XP
me.
gain here.
Cool.
I think.
It's devices.
looks like to
Can
me.
you equip a device anywhere?
Craft and upgrade devices. Yeah, I think we just have it.
No, I didn't see anywhere else. I don't know. Oh, all right. That's kind of cool though. Like permanent overall upgrades.
Yeah.
That's my. It's
I
my
think
kind of
that's
thing.
I think that's what those are. Okay, let's get it. Let's actually get into a battle. 11 minutes into the recording here.
Where do we
So
wanna
click
go?
Rockfall Valley or Ago's Descent, maybe.
Let's go. Aegis Descent.
All right.
Of all
So-
fake creatures, gremlins have the most contact with humans, probably because they're always trying to steal things or take them back to their caves.
Yeah, you can scroll through a lot of these tips. You're going to see the same tips again and again.
Sure.
There's not that many tips, but we can get into it now.
Oh, I really like that it waits for you because too many games when you're reading a tip, they just
Oh yeah,
throw
they
you
just
through.
go. Yeah,
How come I can only
so
look
that's
at...
a nice
can
nice
look
touch.
at-
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if they're different for every fight because this is tip number 7 and lore 8.
It pretty
tip
much
9?
just shows this every time.
Oh, it does?
This set of tips and lore.
Well, then why is it lore 6, tip 7, lore 8?
I don't
9,
know.
10, 6,
I don't know if
7,
I don't know if it's random, but I see the same ones again and again and again. I don't really pay that much attention because it loads pretty fast.
All right.
So you just gotta left click to continue.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Oh, this looks
And
nice though.
each level
They're-
is some of the levels are single level. We'll call them single battle. Yeah. Some of them are single battle levels. This one is a 3 battle level, and the last battle is a boss. If you saw the 3 swords,
Mhm.
the last one was a purple one with a skull on it. That informs us that this is going to be
Hold on, is there
a
sound?
boss battle at the
Is
end.
there sound for the...
There should be. I think maybe there should be sound here.
Hold on.
There should probably be sound here. Oh yeah, there is.
Oh.
There's text. There's text sound. It's very faint.
Should there also be music? Maybe not.
Probably just click through the. It might play after the
Yeah,
dialogue.
maybe, yeah.
I think it might just play after the dialogue.
It's really... at first I thought there was no sound for the text, which is weird. Yeah, all right.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. It sounds like the Impact theme song.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, it sounds a lot like the Impact theme song from Mystical Ninja. It sounds a lot like the Mystic. It's really similar.
Wow. Wow. It's pretty great though. That part.
Yeah, there it is.
Maybe.
So you can
All right.
swap. It's nice here because between battles you can swap your summons and your cards in your party here.
Yeah.
If you want. No, not this is actually not the party.
Oh,
you can
summons,
change
traits,
the
and
traits
spells.
and the spells. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But I think we're good on that.
Yeah.
So, did we go over the spells? No, we didn't. But whatever I have equipped is probably fine.
all this art looks so good. I just wish it wasn't so blocky.
Yeah, the in-game art is awesome. Like
Yeah.
this screen here.
But just
Looks pretty
everything-
decent.
Everything that's not pixel art strictly, you
like-
know.
Yeah, the actual art itself, the drawing,
Yeah.
the skill in the drawing is there. It's great.
Hey, look, all of these are. You know what? This is probably the resolution that these were originally drawn at,
Yeah,
and they were just blown up in the menus.
yeah,
that
maybe.
looks smooth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the resolutions, yeah, obviously they're kind of all over the place in this game. You can scroll around by putting the mouse to the edge of the map, as you've seen, but try to do it in the top right. Up, there you go. Up, go up. You can't move it up there because it's on that menu there.
Oh, why don't you move the menu down a pixel?
Yeah, if the menu is down a couple pixels, maybe that would. Yeah.
Why? Okay.
That's annoyed me a bunch of times.
Yeah. I'm sort of a pan guy myself. I always use the middle mouse because I hate using mouse to the edge of the screen because I play with 2 monitors and trying to find the sweet spot there.
Yeah. That is kind of annoying. It's just middle left click, right? Or middle middle button click?
Middle button click.
Yeah, middle button click. That's what I meant. Yeah. I actually haven't tried that. I've just been panning around, just moving the mouse. So
let's see. We are Barn Reaper? That's us, right?
Yeah. That's one of our guys. So
these are our summons or whatever, and these are our main guys.
Yeah. If you lose all 3 of your main guys, you lose. If you lose the summons, it doesn't matter. The main guys, if they get killed, they can get rezzed by another character touching them.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of like paintball or whatever.
So let's see.
So, yeah, why don't you just move him ahead?
All right.
And you can do one of 3 actions. You can't attack him because this is a melee character. You have to be right next to him. If you right click, it'll undo your turn. Yeah,
good.
It's actually it's very good. It's a quick way to undo your move and just see where you can go. You can click and hold on your characters to see their well, not after you've already moved. We'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
So you've essentially, what I was trying to get to was that you can do one of 3 moves. There's a normal attack. You just click on an enemy to attack it. There is a wait move, and there's an assist move. Every character does something different for all 3 of those things. So you're going to want to do your wait move for the owl right now. So you click on him.
Oh,
that's it. Yeah, you just click on the owl himself. And then you got to click again to confirm action. Get ready to confirm action a lot. Now, this annoyed me in the beginning, that you have to click. Oh, you got to change the direction too.
Yeah,
so just face him towards.
Yeah,
you usually want to face him towards the enemy soon and get back attack.
Yeah.
Now, confirming the action doesn't really annoy me that much anymore. It probably doesn't necessarily need to be in there, but you kind of just learn to double click at the right times. You get the muscle memory that you just double click, and it really doesn't. It stopped bothering me after about half an hour.
It is kind of weird though.
So yeah, you're not going to be able to attack anybody, but you can assist him by giving him a defense boost. This dog is essentially the tank.
Oh, I see.
The dog is pretty much the tank. So you can assist the. Why don't you do the assist just so we do something different? And there you go. So he's got like 20% defense boost or something like that. And the dog, if you do his wait move, he casts like a defense bubble around. I think 3 squares out. So all your friendly characters within 3 squares get a defense. No, he gets a defense buff on himself, and then he does a protect move. Whenever anybody in the bubble gets attacked, he'll protect.
That's really cool.
Did you just stealth him with that?
I did.
With that bird? Yeah, I actually didn't know what that bird did. So I guess that's his assist.
Yeah, he can't be attacked.
He does a stealth move. Yeah, that's what the main character actually does. That's her assist as well.
I like that you have lots of options.
So I think that bunny rabbit boxing, not a bunny. I guess he's not a bunny rabbit. That boxing guy up at the top, though, I think he's on our team because they seem to be fighting him. A lot of the times you'll get an ally that's AI controlled. So with her, she can attack from I think 2 squares away.
She ranged, I guess. Then
she's kind of a rogue. She doesn't attack really far. She attacks about usually I think 2 squares away is how far she can attack. Her assist is to put a cloak on a friendly, and her standstill is to enchant herself with a chain attack, which means on her next attack, it will attack enemies in a chain, essentially. I think within 2 squares.
Oh, that's great.
So if you can get them all lined up, if you can get a ton of enemies lined up, you can play, you can use her charged up chain attack and hit many enemies at the same time.
Sorry, I'm just taking a quick wee here.
So essentially, if you can hit 3 or more guys, it's worth your time to plan out using the chain attack. It's really satisfying when you get it to go off.
And I play a lot of attack. I played Disgaea, a couple of whichever ones came to PC. I believe 1 or maybe it was 2 and 5. I've played those to death. They're great games. And those are games where you can do a million different things, and this is reminding me a lot of that in good ways. Does some really interesting things.
So the bird's essentially your healer here.
So, all right, how do we know if anybody needs healing? Nobody needs healing.
No, nobody needs any healing. You've got
What can we assist? Can we assist? Oops. No.
Yeah, you can. Your assist is essentially a heal.
Oh, it is.
Here.
All right. I'm just going to peck this boy then.
Yeah, you can just do an attack here. You
Get
can
pecked.
attack 3 squares, and it's like a lob attack, so it can go onto
Over.
higher terrain. Yeah,
Yeah.
go over walls and stuff, I think. Yeah.
So I know in some games you can you have like a finite amount of move/action points where you can move a certain distance, and then whatever's left over you can use that to attack. So is this game like you can only move and then you can only attack? Like,
Yeah, this is move, and then you do one of your 3 actions.
Okay. All right. So it's a little more rigid in that way. I was thinking like Divinity Original Sin. You know, you can if you don't move at all for a turn, you can attack multiple times because you have all your action points still.
Right,
Something
yeah.
to that effect. But this is more tactics oriented, I guess, because Disgaea is the same way. Final Fantasy Tactics is the same way, I think. Man, Tactics Advance, great game. Oh my god, I played more of that than the regular Tactics. Fantastic title for the Game Boy Advance.
So it's our bird's turn. You can see the initiative order on the bottom left. I didn't mention that yet, but
Okay.
whoever's on the right is the rightmost character is the one that
Right.
whose turn it is.
Oh,
What'd you just do?
I delayed his turn.
Oh,
So that's like the wait option. That's a common thing.
oh!
too.
If you click on it, if you click on the button down, oh, it
Delay unit's
delays.
turn,
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
know you could delay.
That's
There was
pretty
actually a time where I wanted to delay action. I thought the game didn't have it.
Well, that's pretty unintuitive, I gotta say. Most of the time in this genre, there's just a drop-down menu with all like fight, assist, item, delay, and turn. So seeing it this
Interesting.
way is very unusual. Like I don't know if I love the idea of the menu being so fractured. Like it's ugly to have a drop-down menu, but this is really fractured.
Yeah, and you've got the cards on the left. Those cards they're a little bit too big, I think, on the UI. Those cards are cooldowns that do, bigger effects. And they don't take up a turn to use, and they're very useful once they cool down, but they start not on cooldown, so you have to wait for those to charge up.
Uh-oh. Bird's in need. He's in need of healing.
The owlbird, yeah. Whose turn is it?
It's the bird.
Oh, it's the.
Do you get
the
bonus
crow's
damage
bird.
from behind? I assume you do. That's a thing. Often a thing. Right?
I don't know if this character
Oh, yeah,
look.
look.
Some characters
Back
have it. Yeah, it will do it then. I'm not sure if all characters do it, but
Because if I do it from here, it'll be 16.
So yeah,
I get 1 extra
you
damage.
get 1
from-
extra damage.
Yeah.
You can see, actually, that might matter, because if you do it from behind, you might actually kill him. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it matters. I think the 1 damage is actually going to matter in this case.
Oh no, he's got 16. I was doing 16 from the side, so I would have killed him anyway. But not from the front. Just from the side of the back.
There you go.
Bird's eye 25%. What does that mean? Oh, it's a card.
Oh yeah, if you land on an item, you'll pick it up. It's a free action to pick it up, but you have to end your turn on the spot with the item,
Oh.
and then you'll get the item. A card is a good item to pick up because it's a summon that you can use in later battles. It's a permanent summon that you can use whenever you want.
Okay, so are there consumables in the game, or just everything you pick up is permanent?
Are there consumables?
Like, you can't-
I don't think there are.
So you just it's always in your interest, Aquatoy's Talisman, to pick these up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be in your interest to do it, but maybe not in the middle of a heated battle here. You might want to knock out a few enemies so that you don't take any extra damage here.
Well,
If you attack that guy, you might kill him because... I'm going to say do it, because the way that melee works in this game is attack of opportunities, if you know what that is. The way that works in this is if a character that has an... if an enemy has a player character next to it that is a melee character, that melee character will attack that enemy whenever any other character attacks it. So go ahead and attack that guy right in front of you with the bird right now, and you'll see, because the dog is a melee character, so he's going to attack.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
This is a spell called Starfall, and it says there's a picture of a clock in the corner that says 4, and there's down here it says cooldown 6 rounds. Now,
That's the maximum cooldown, yeah.
why does it say 4 up here and 6 down here?
It has 4 turns left
Until what?
until you can use it.
Oh, you can't use it at the start of the fight.
Right.
Okay, so you have to wait 6 rounds before we can actually even use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll attack this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
So
right.
we might be able to kill him because...
Oh!
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
See, that's
cool.
what I was trying to describe
Cool.
there. Is that the... so you can... If you have a lot of melee guys on your team, for instance, I've had a situation where I've had this owl and the dog next to an enemy, and then you have another character attack that. You're essentially getting 3 attacks. You're getting 2 free attacks. So you can really set up your melee guys in a way that you can really take advantage of the way attack of opportunities work in this game. That's what I've been calling them. That's not how attack of opportunities work in tabletop games,
Right.
It's an interesting mechanic, and it's really satisfying when you set it up. So I really like it.
Now I can't attack anything here, so my options are to either wait or assist. Why would I not assist in this case? Because can you assist more than once?
You can either wait or assist.
Because why would I just do nothing? Why
Do
would
you
I
have
wait?
chain already activated? Have you done a wait for chain already?
Oh no, I haven't.
Mouse over this up here. Is that what that is? No.
I don't have chain.
Mouse
out.
over this.
I know that I haven't waited.
Wait skill chain. Next attack. So I don't know if you actually have chain.
I know that I haven't waited with her, I think. Or
Okay.
maybe I have. Maybe I have.
You
But
might have.
Why? I can do that again?
Yeah, there's no point to wait for
Yeah.
to enchant yourself with chain again.
So I might as well assist just in case. 'Cause I
Yeah,
can't
okay.
remember. Can you assist everybody every turn if you wanted to? There's no limit, right?
You can assist once on your character's turn.
Right, yeah. So just waiting gives you like a personal buff, but then assisting gives you a buff gives somebody else a buff, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
MB. So we have HP and magic points.
Now I have not figured out what MB stands for.
Magic.
But what it is it's shield.
No.
Yeah.
Barrier probably then.
Oh, magic barrier. Yeah, it might be magic barrier. That might be right.
Oh, I
But
thought
yeah,
that
it's shield. So
okay.
you can't really use this bird to to heal hit points. Like you don't need to heal hit points right now because you haven't lost any hit points. And healing shield, it's essentially like two different kind of life bars.
Interesting. Divinity Original Sin had sort of a very divisive armor system.
Well, if you lose all your magic barrier, all your blue line,
HP,
then you start
right?
taking HP damage.
Right,
but you don't die if you lose all your magic barrier. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
That's kind of how Divinity is, but you have an armor barrier and a magic barrier, and you only start taking damage once one of them is down. So it kind of forces you to focus on one or the other. Oh, these guys are kind of killing us though. We're kind of getting wrecked here.
Yeah, usually the AI controlled allied characters are pretty powerful though. So hopefully this box guy is going to help us out.
I have a question. How come? Listen to this ding.
Oh, you've got a crit there.
Oh, that's what that means then.
Yeah.
Why is it a crit though? Is it just 33% of it or 37% of the time? No.
I'm not really sure why you're getting a crit there. It tells you when you're going to get a crit.
It does.
But I don't know.
Maybe it's pre-calculated.
I don't know exactly why you're going to be getting a crit here.
Yeah, maybe
It shows you how much damage you're going to do on each enemy's life bar if you attack them. So you might just get a crit on him. You might just roll a crit if you attack him.
Does he have two health bars stacked on top of each other? What am I looking at?
I don't think so. The purple bar, I think that is his ultra bar. He's got an ultra attack because he's a main character. You see how his life bar has gold around it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gold border around the life bar means he's essentially like a boss, like a leader.
Well, I'm afraid to attack him because we only have 14 HP, and if any one of these guys attacks us, we're dead.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do exactly.
Yeah, if the bird dies, it's a dead duck. It's gone. It's gone for the rest of this match.
Damn.
So you might want to move the bird back and heal it with the other bird.
If I grab this, does it consume my turn?
Yes.
That's punishing.
Yeah, you can't grab it and then run away.
Yeah, it's only 5 max. 5 max?
Max, yeah. It'll increase your max
Oh,
MB for this battle.
We don't have any, so I guess
No.
we
So
have
you
to
can
retreat.
Yeah, you can retreat.
That kind of sucks. Plus 3 attack?
Yeah, it'll give you plus 3 attack for the whole round.
Sure.
It's actually pretty good. Those will stack up. If you get a long battle, I've had this bird stack up pretty high.
Oh, okay.
I like this owl a lot. It's probably my favorite ally so far. It's simple the way that it works. That might be why I like it, because it's just a lot. These kind of games are a lot to take in, especially for me because I don't play them that much.
Check this out.
Oh, there you go. This is your ultra attack.
Oh, that was automatic though. I didn't even choose that. It just said
Yeah,
crit.
it uses it right away.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a choice.
If you have an ultra up and you do an action that would use the ultra, it's going to use the ultra up. Each character has different ultras. There's just regular attack ultras, and there's, I think, assist ultra. I'm not sure if every character has all 3 kinds of ultras, like a regular attack, an assist, and a weight ultra, but it will use the ultra if it can, if that makes sense. So his ultra is Blood Fang, which does a ton of damage and drains some life. So that's a good one to do. Yeah, you probably will kill this guy because you've got a melee guy next to him, and he's going to get to attack too.
Cool.
Hopefully that'll kill him. Yeah, he's down. Now, you see how he has those yellow bars down there? You have to hit him 4 times to get him down to death. He's just down right now. If another character goes up to him and touches him, he's going to get raised. So you can either gun for the... My main strategy has just been to gun for the other guys to prevent him from being raised. So that's the strategy I've been using, but you can also just kill the downed guy and to make sure that he can't be raised.
Why are these guys swirling with Black Death here? Why are they swirling?
I think it might be because they're cloaked.
Oh, that's why. That is exactly why.
I think it's because they're cloaked, yeah.
I want to heal one of them. I want to heal Barn Reaper.
Yeah, I would heal him because he's more valuable. He's worth 2 points. The other guy's only a 1-point guy.
All right, this guy's got a lot of oh my god, a lot of HP.
Yeah, that blue guy with the mustache, that big muscly guy. He's a pretty common boss type of character.
Yo, boy.
Maybe I shouldn't call him a boss. I should call him a main character or leader. I forget what they call him, but there's a specific word for them. Like our 3 main characters are the girl Peony, the bird, and the dog, whose name is Chico. Actually, I shouldn't be saying the bird because we have 3 birds on our team.
Oh,
what's the bird's name? Pio? It's not Pio. Puya-chan or something. The main character bird in the bottom right there. Yeah, Pia-chin. That's right.
Yeah,
I knew it was something Chan or Chin. Yeah.
So this is okay. What does the Barn Reaper do? He just heal. Well, this is not good. Can we? We can't attack anybody. We just can't do anything.
Yeah, we kind of can't.
And our dog is in a bad...
you can advance. You can advance to that. Pick that berry up, and then buff your attack, and you'll still be in stealth. That's probably that seems like a good move. I would just do that. There you go.
So our dog is about to die. He was just wrecked that last turn.
Yeah,
this is bad.
I probably should have.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's just gonna be down though when he does die.
He's actually got only 1 HP.
That's lucky.
Okay, I have a complaint.
What's that?
When you mouse over this, I'm mousing over the word react. It's very well. First of all, it's very precise. Look how precise it has to be.
You have to be right in the middle of the word react.
I mean, you can be anywhere along the horizontal axis, but like even here, it's directly the pixel where the cursor is pointing is, and that's understandable because the text box is so small. But guess what?
Oh, you can't really see.
Only on the letter R.
Oh, yeah, the mouse overs are a little. Yeah, they're a little wonky. Yeah.
Not on there.
I haven't really messed with these yet.
Okay, so these are on the entire word. These are on the entire word. So it's just this middle column that it just requires you to be precise when you're mousing over. That's a bug, obviously. It's not like a design choice. Now, do you find these useful? Because I feel like there's so many things to look at here.
Yeah, there's a lot. You kind of know what some of them do. Like that sword just means he's a melee character. That he'll do those attack of opportunities, essentially. The one with the guy with the knife in his back, that means that he can do back attack. So I don't think all characters are allowed to do back attack, actually. I think only characters with the picture with the knife in the back guy on them can do a back attack.
I still can't do anything. I'm going to.
But, yeah, the icons... Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are. I get the idea that it's supposed to be for like a bird, like just a quick look kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's quite a lot of them. And some of them probably don't need to exist, like the melee or ranged one. You probably get a feel for that after a couple of turns. Oh my lord!
Wait, did we die?
Yeah, because the other guy died. Pinchin.
Oh, I guess we were supposed to keep him alive.
Well, we didn't even get there. How was I supposed to get there?
Let's try another level. Maybe that was a hard one.
I mean, I'm so bad. All right.
So the game was actually very easy up to this point, and I had my first loss last night.
Oh, okay.
And so.
Oh no!
Maybe, we should probably do another level.
I didn't want to do.
Just hit
because I hit continue.
Yeah.
I see. I do not. No.
There you go.
Oh no!
You don't need to exit game.
Oh.
Yeah, exit game is right on the options menu.
So yeah, that's the first thing. Exit menu is directly. Main menu makes sense. Well, not from the options menu. No, this is the options menu. Why is there a main menu and also an exit game option? Second of all, if I click on exit game, why is no on the left side and yes on the right side? That kind of triggers me a little bit. It's fine, because there's no rule. Usually yes is on the left side, no is on the right side.
I think you're right, yeah.
Just one of those things. No. Main menu, yes. Alright. So we'll get out of there. So I don't click. I hit load save. Because I don't want to continue, do I?
Yeah, hit load. Yeah, just do load save. We'll just go back into the save. We had a failure on there.
Man, that was
run.
That was
I
rough.
don't know, do you want to swap here? All right, we're gonna try a different level now. This one's called Rockfall Valley.
So are these in order of difficulty? Like this should be a little bit easier.
I discovered Rockwall Valley earlier than when I discovered, what was the last one we did?
Ago's Descent.
Yeah, I think so. This should be a little bit. I'm guessing this one might be a little bit easier. I'm not sure, and they might also level up with the character.
Because I noticed there were like 4 different levels you could have chosen from the world map, and they all had like a story thing next, like it was going to advance the story or something.
Yeah. Some of them say advance the story, some of them don't. I had finished the last. I was doing the side quests first, so I finished a side quest series last night. Was the last thing that I did.
So you haven't seen this then?
No, I haven't seen this at all.
Okay, so we're not replaying something. We're actually
there's a lot of branching paths in this game. It branches out really early, and it continues branching often.
That's kind of nice.
So you always, if you're failing at a mission, you've always got another option, which I always like. I always compare it to Mega Man. Like in Mega Man, if you're having trouble on one of the levels, you can just select another one until you're not bored of the first one, and then you can go back to the other one and challenge it again later when you're refreshed from playing another level.
What about replaying levels though? Because in this genre, it's often pretty important to go back and grind a little bit if you want, to sort of level up if you feel under leveled or something. Is there any replaying levels or?
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far yet.
All right. Fair enough. It seems like it's going to be a long game. Like games like this are generally pretty long.
Yeah, I think it's long. I think I saw somewhere that it's about 60 hours.
Makes sense.
And yeah, I mean, you could probably spend more time on it. These kind of games, you can generally increase the play time if you're a completionist. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty long game.
Any game in this genre, really, where the moves are so slow, where every battle takes like an hour or.
Yeah, this is going to be a long episode. Obviously, I think. Well, actually, we don't know how far in we're. I think we're 35, 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna play it until we're done playing it. So this is probably gonna be a long one.
Enchanted Dunes.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about with this one. There's a lot of interesting mechanics and a lot of critiques and fun to be had here. So is one of these gonna be our allies?
Yeah, even the character portraits are low res. This is so weird.
Yeah.
They're not even large on the screen. They're just, I don't know. How small must they have been drawn originally to look like that now? It's weird because Valda's story had a lot of the same, I don't know, not issues necessarily, but just like quirks, I guess.
Yeah, Valda's story had some resolution issues with it. I chalked it up to, because I think they were developing the game a long time ago, probably in 480p, and then mid-development upgraded to 720, so some of the backgrounds were more pixelated looking than the rest of the artwork, and I kind of just chalked it up to that. But this game has a lot of the same kind of issues to it.
And it's 2020.
So
unfortunately. Yeah.
I'm going to equip a heal, actually.
That's a good
idea. Just for emergencies, because I unequipped the heal because I was trying out other abilities, but I'm going to equip the heal. We'll keep Arcane Gift. That's actually another heal type of ability. We'll try it out like this. We'll start battle.
Yeah, I love the art though.
So do we get the fairy here? We just get the fairy on our team? Okay, because I unlocked the fairy. I was using her for a little while, and so I guess we get just a free ally in this one that we can control probably, and then we also get our summons, so that's kind of nice. So who is first? The owl. The owl tends to go first a lot. All right, so we can probably just do an attack here or attack here, and then up here we've got the enemy leader. We've got some powerful enemies. These things have a fuck ton of hit points.
28.
They did before, and maybe it was like a defense spell or something in a previous level. They don't actually. I lied. All right. We got some of these guys. We got an enemy fairy. Oh, we can't mouse down here. Yeah, I should probably just middle mouse button and drag.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, because You can do it here though, on this side.
But why?
You can move by pushing the mouse to the edge here, but
it's pretty inconsistent.
But yeah, it's frustrating for people that do want to use the function of pushing the mouse to the edge.
I have a question. See the round 1 thing at the top? That's also off center.
Yeah, it's probably because of this.
Yeah, it's because it's competing with the character box there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I don't know.
All right, so let's just attack somebody.
Nothing wrong with it. It happens. I mean, UI is a hell of a thing, you know?
Yeah, it's something that you kind of take for granted. So we're going to get our attack of opportunity here.
I'm often overly critical.
Oh, come on. He didn't quite kill him.
Ah.
Not quite good enough. All right.
For me, a game lives or dies by its UI. If a game has a bad UI, the game is not bad, but it's unplayable to me.
Stealth this guy here.
I just don't have the patience. Sing to me. They're all singing.
Yeah, I don't think the UI hasn't been enough to put me off from playing it, certainly.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it could use some polish for the things we've discussed so far. And just, yeah, things are too close to the edge. Like these cards are probably too close to the edge, and they're a little big. And yeah, and this is just touching the edge, right? This banner up here, it's just like a few pixels off the top.
That's just that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Yeah.
Anyway, it's Peony's turn. So we can set up for a chain attack, which I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. If these guys advance on us, the chain attack could be good. But I think I'm just going to do a regular attack to try to finish this guy off. Oh, but I can't get into position to do it.
Why? Why?
I think it's too many squares away. 1, 2, 3. I don't think you can... diagonal wouldn't count.
Ah.
I think you have to be... Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be able to reach. Can I hit this guy? No, I can't hit anything. So I can cloak somebody, though. So we'll just do that. Yeah, you're almost never in a situation where your turn is wasted, which is kind of nice, because when you wait and do nothing, you actually get an ability every time.
Yeah, that is nice.
So you never feel like you're just wasting your turn. So I think that's a really good...
79!
Yeah, so I guess we don't get to control that fairy. She seems to be just taking her own turns. Nobody needs a heal, so we'll just keep on clicking on guys and killing them.
You know, before they made Volta Story, this Endless Fluff, they made a game, I guess. I don't know, what would you call it? In the Fae universe, it was what was it called? It was called Fae.
I forget,
but it was yeah. I assume a similar, at least, setting, or sort of a sort of the idea. Not necessarily a tactics game, but still.
Oh, the dog can't go in the water, but okay. He's fast enough to go over here though, so that's good. I just wanted to get that attack of opportunity here. Man, we're just barely missing killing these guys. I feel like maybe we should be a little bit more leveled up here. Or maybe have just put more points into attack on some of the characters.
Oh, you killed him. They're buffing each other. Oh,
yeah, they'll do that a lot. They do that a lot, and
that's interesting.
There was one that there was a level I was playing last night, and there was a bunch of these guys, these little squirrel guys with the horn. And they spent the entire match, it was probably 12 to 15 rounds until I got to them, and they just spent the entire match buffing each other. And they had well over 100 MB by the time I was attacking them. They had like boss level of hit points, essentially.
I can see how that would be a problem. Because then it doesn't become, it's not a matter of who you want to kill first because they're going to kill you, it's a matter of who you need to kill first because otherwise they're going to buff themselves up. Yeah,
but the thing is, they're not really even that hard, even when they're buffed way up, because they don't do that much damage. They're just kind of normal enemies.
So they're just spongy at that point.
But they can also, I think they can buff boss characters, though, which could be a problem. Now, let's see. Whose turn is it now? It is Peony's turn. Okay. So, we can just buff a guy, or we can do can we attack him?
I see a tomato.
Oh, no, that's not. That's it. That's our guy. Oops.
Is it a bawberry? What is that? It's got to be a strawberry, right?
Oh, this will just heal. This just heals you.
Oh, that's okay.
For a second, I thought this guy was an enemy. Anyway, we can attack this guy, though. So we'll just do a regular attack here.
So what did you get? You got +1 purple orb? What's a purple orb?
That's for your ultra, I think.
Where's
Your
your
ultra
meter?
attack. If you mouse over,
Oh, I
as
guess
soon as we
when I
get
see what-
control again.
I did notice that one of the characters had an ultra meter. I guess they all do, though, right?
Yeah, all the main characters have an ultra.
Is that a belt?
So you can see
Oh, he's got 1 out of 6.
Hayachin has 1 out of 6.
Got it.
Oops.
What is react?
Uh,
There's a stat called react.
I'm not sure.
Mouse over it.
React 40%. 40% chance to reflect most projectile attacks.
Whoa, that's big. Big
That
is
pretty
true.
big. React 30%. React 30%. It's actually a pretty big chance.
Why isn't it just called reflect then? I guess because that wouldn't imply. Well, no, react doesn't imply anything either. I was gonna say, why don't you just call it reflect?
You know, I mean, the UI is already a little bit crowded, but if there was some of the space, if some of the UI elements were shrunk, for instance, the cards maybe, if there was just a party list so you could see everybody's hit points,
yeah,
that might be useful because I want to see who I want to heal because it's the healer's turn right now, and who do I want to heal? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't look like anybody needs healing, but I need to mouse over. I need to find all my guys on the map, mouse over them to see if they need a heal. They don't, so I'm not going to do it.
It's not like there's any particular reason for those spells on the left side to be that large. They're not more important than any of the other information.
Yeah, I don't think so. So we've got the heal already on those cards. So if we get into trouble, which we are with that guy.
Bird's eye 70. Does that mean he does 75% more damage because he's on a higher height? It said bird's eye 75%.
Let's see.
Just now when he attacked.
Gains rage. Maybe.
There was a tip in the loading menu about bird's eye, but I didn't.
Yeah, maybe
get to read it all.
because he has a height advantage. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that element out yet.
I mean, that's a common thing too. In this genre, you know, positioning is obviously one of the keys to victory, as well as height. God, I want to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance now. What a great game! I went to what do they call Hollywood Video. I went to Hollywood Video, and they have like a what do they used to call it? It was like the game corner, like an awesome gamer corner with like this cool metal aesthetic in the corner of the Hollywood Video, man. And they sold Final Fantasy Tactics for the Game Boy Advance. It was like, oh, gamers are hardcore, man. Check out our cool. We got this chain link fence that surrounds our little nook in the store because we're all hardcore gamers. Good game though. Do you remember that Hollywood?
Oh yeah, they had.
Video?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was the way you described it was very confusing though.
It was.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, to me, I couldn't picture it in my head. Hollywood Video, or what is it? Video Update?
No, Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video. There was a location that had a sort of a side store, like a mini GameStop.
Wait, it was just them?
Yeah, I think it was just that location.
Oh, yeah, they had a little corner of the store where they
and it
sold
was in a
video
cage.
games.
It was basically in a cage. And
I
that's
guess
where
it
they
was.
sold video games.
I guess it was actually
It wasn't
in a cage.
for rental. It was for yeah. It was sort of like they were trying to be like a GameStop there. But yeah, I don't think.
Why was it so 90s?
I
You
don't
what I
know,
mean?
man.
Check out our cool cage. We also
Let's
wear
just kill
wallets
this guy.
with chains on them and backwards hats. What a weird store.
So these guys are just gonna buff each other to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting because in other tactical games, the guys at the other end of the arena will just slowly walk towards you, make their way towards you, but those guys don't seem to have any incentive to start fighting you. So they're just gonna buff, huh? What if you just buff, and they just buff? Does the round never end? The fight just never ends?
I don't know, but there's not really any point to doing that. I'm pretty
No.
sure. I'm pretty sure there's no point to
Well,
doing that besides to waste your own time.
You get experience every time you do something, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
And that is a very common, that's a common grinding tactic. In Final Fantasy Tactics, you kill all but one of the enemies, you stand in a circle, and you buff your own guys repeatedly. That's a thing.
Let's heal this crow here.
Do you have an experience bar? I sure don't see one.
Yeah, you do, but I don't think it shows it during battle. I think that's extraneous information during battle. I don't really have a problem with not seeing my experience bar during battle.
That's fine.
There's already enough information to look at this point. In game. that I don't know if I need to see an experience bar while I'm in the middle of battle. We're going to be doing a crit to him. So I think that's going to be worth it. As long as we can get the dog up there, I think we're going to kill him. Yeah, we can. And let's just kill him there. Oh, he dropped Talisman, a scroll there. That's one of our permanently equipable items.
Oh, is that a new one for you? Icarus
Yeah,
scroll?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I think we're going to want to pick that up. And we can pick this up, too.
There's also something on the right there next to that red berry. Do you see that? All the way on the right?
Next to that red berry.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see in a second.
Max megabytes, +8. Also, it's weird, isn't it, that HP and MB...
Oh, this one? Runestone?
Yeah, runestone.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what a runestone does. Maybe it's a crafting material? I'm not really sure. This guy's on our side, I think. But we can kill this. Wow, we can do a crit on him.
Do it.
Yeah, there's really no reason not to do that. He evaded. The evade, it doesn't tell you that they're going to evade.
Yeah.
It doesn't calculate that ahead of time, but it seems like it calculates the crits ahead of time.
Isn't it weird that HP, the P is lowercase, and MB, the B is lowercase? It just,
Yeah, why is that?
It never looks right to me for some reason.
Yeah, it looks a little weird to me too, yeah.
Capital M, lowercase b is the international sign for megabytes? Megabits?
Is it?
I don't know. Well, no, not really, but it's just... I can't see anything else when I look at it. And HP. H, lowercase p. Yes, lowercase key. Very unusual. These guys are from... Are they from America?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You know, you can kind of tell sometimes when you play a game based on the word choices and stuff that you can tell that it wasn't made. Like, I don't think Crosscode was made in America because of how the dialogue sort of feels sometimes and how some of the menus, how the UI elements are sort of laid out and explained with certain words. But I don't know about this one. I haven't seen enough dialogue. Great game, though! I finally started playing Crosscode again. Great game. Damn, we should do a,
An analysis video about Crosscode.
Oh.
And it's an excellent level design.
another one? We could! That was only one level and there's like 10 of them. God, what a great game. I think that was the last analysis video I did. On Crosscode.
Yeah, I saw somebody post that they would like to see a video about our top 30 NES games.
Top 30?
That's a really specific number.
Yeah, I would say like top 5. Anything other than that.
Maybe we could do top 10.
There might not have even been 30 good games for the NES.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
might be stretching by number 30. I think I could probably find 30 good games. I bet you know what? I'll bet you $50 that I can find 30 good NES games, Ed.
You might be right though, so I don't know. That's not something I'm firm about, you know?
And who gets to judge what's good, right?
Well, because look at it this way, right? Mega Man 1 through 6, that's already 6 games right there.
Oh, we've become locked in place here.
You're now thorny.
We can't move. Can we get ourselves out of this? Removes curses. Yeah, I think this will get us out
that
of
a
it.
curse?
Yeah,
Okay.
that counts as a curse. So we got ourselves out of that one. But poor Peony is stuck here.
Well, your spells are ready now.
Oh yeah, all of our spells. Hey, let's just use this one. This spell's great. Watch this.
That one just hurts everybody,
it just
right?
hurts. It just hurts all the enemies. There's really no reason not to just use this on cooldown, as far as I can tell.
Oh, you turned somebody into a skull.
Yeah, just turn this guy into a skull. That was great.
So when you hit them with the spell and they die, they don't get... Or is it only, like, enemy bosses that go down? Do just, like, fodder just die instantly? Or do they all go down and have to hit three more times or whatever, you know? Like you were saying, you have to be hit 4 times?
Oh,
in total?
that's only for main characters.
Oh, so, like...
After-
So your guys and also main antagonists? Or...
Yeah, main antagonists as well. Yeah.
But not bosses in general?
Yeah. Main bosses. I mean, I don't want to call it a boss because it's
I
not a
don't
boss character.
Okay.
I don't want to use the term boss because a boss character is a specific thing. There's going to be a boss at the end of this series of levels.
Okay, but I guess this one doesn't have one, right? This level?
Yeah, this level doesn't have a boss per se. It's a leader. Or I don't remember what they call it.
Okay.
It's a main.
Okay.
I keep calling
That
it
makes
main
sense.
character.
That makes sense.
So we have 3 main characters, and our side guys are those 2 birds. This
Right.
bird and where's that owl? Oh, did it die? Yeah, the owl died.
Oh no.
The owl died.
Our owl?
Our owl died. Yeah. Actually,
Oh.
and our dog is dead too.
Oh, okay. So he has 3 turns left.
Yeah,
Wait, is it 3 turns or 3 hits?
3 hits.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So he's got to get healed, or what?
Yeah. So we got to get over there and heal him up. Hopefully we can do that next turn. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it over there. We might lose. This might be a loss. It's going to be really frustrating if we have another loss here.
You can crit that boy though.
Yeah, we can crit him.
Can't kill him though.
It's not going to do a lot of damage though.
Oh.
So I said, these guys, they seem like they have way too many hit points.
What is up with this tanky fight?
I don't know. Oh, well, he's going to... Oh, no, dog... We cannot have the dog die.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Whimper.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
God.
retreated.
If I play a leader...
Let's call it a leader. We'll call it a leader
Oh,
from now,
alright.
because that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they call it.
Okay.
Leader. All right.
Leader.
Well, I think we're going to lose, because we lost 2 of our guys, and one of them was one of our leaders.
What is up with these fights? I really want to play this game now. I wasn't sure about it.
I think you can figure it out.
You know who I saw playing this a lot? Mr. Happy. Remember him?
Yeah.
He streams on Twitch like every day now. He was a big Final Fantasy 14 guy who did like all these video guides to the raids and stuff.
Yeah, he was pretty much the go-to guy for boss guides and raid guides for Final Fantasy 14.
And I followed him years ago, and since then I've only pretty much ever seen him play Final Fantasy 14, but in the last couple of days he's been doing just this, which is cool, you know, because I feel like he has good taste in these kinds of games. He's really into RPGs. So often I see him play games that I myself would want to play. And right now I'm seeing you play a game that I want to play. But also you should play... Well, no, never mind. I was going to say you should play Crosscode, but you shouldn't because it's so puzzly. You'll hate it. Have you played Crosscode? Ever?
I think I played it on the channel. I think... Didn't we do an episode about it? I'm pretty sure I played it when we made an episode about
We
it.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Didn't we make an episode? Isn't there a Wild Game Appears Crosscode on this channel?
I don't think
I'd
so,
be
man.
very surprised if there was not a Wild Game Appears Crosscode
I
on
would be
this channel.
surprised if there were. I don't think there is. I'll bet you $50.
Okay. We'll check it after this recording. Are we okay? But you got to give me the $50 then.
No, we're not actually
I
betting.
can't take your money. I can't take your
Good,
money.
I can't take your money
Well,
either.
you took my money last week.
No, I didn't. I hit it. Didn't I? Did you give it back to me? No, I gave it back to you.
No,
Yeah. Oh my God. As Joe was leaving last week, Jesus Christ, we made that bet on Songs for a Hero, which is probably not out yet. It's not even out yet.
It's not out yet. Well, don't tell them about the bet. Then.
Oh, all right.
They're gonna know that.
Well, but they're not going to see it.
That was a fraud.
How many people are going to see this episode this many minutes in, and also that episode that many minutes in?
I tried to get him to keep the money. All right.
But I hid the money in his bag, and then he hid the money in a bowl somewhere, and we bet money on what a boss was going to be in one of the levels in this game we were playing. He said bee, right? I said monkey. It was a monkey. We can't take money from each other. We're family, you know? We're identical twins here on GameSoup.
Are we? So how screwed are we here?
You're pretty screwed, dude. You're pretty screwed.
Oh, you know what? This might have been up. I might have been able to heal the dog. So if you were yelling at your screen to use the heal, well, you were right.
Do you remember when we did Hearthstone on the channel and the people were yelling at us in the comments like, "You guys had lethal"? Oh,
Yeah.
I felt so dumb.
Yeah.
I wish we'd streamed those things because they could have played for us.
Yeah.
I feel bad when you're using lethal and you don't take advantage of it. Oof. Oof. Big oof, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fairy adjudicator.
Oh, he just summoned a fairy? Those things are strong.
This game seems pretty... Oh, I guess it's about the right amount of story heavy for a genre like this. Is it interesting?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to story.
All right,
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I pay a little bit of attention, and it seems fine so far. The characters are charming, and it seems neat. The story branches a little bit, and you can kind of pick where you want to go.
I'm kind of with you, though. I don't really care that much about story. But I do remember that Valdo's story was...
Yeah, I actually really wish that there was a way to see all my allies' hit points really quickly. Maybe even enemies, but at least allies, to see how many hit points we have left, so I know who to heal and who to defend and what exactly to do there.
Pio, Pio, Pio! Did I already ask this? When did this game come out? It was like a week ago?
Less than a week ago.
Less than a week
It's been
ago.
a few days, yeah.
So I wonder if they're planning to patch the game or add any sort of new features or anything. Maybe that'll be among them, you know? The party view.
Yeah, I think that would be a good QOL improvement.
I mean, it's way too easy when you're developing a game. I mean, take it from us, to sort of get in your own head and not realize that certain things are not as simple or as easy to understand as they are to you because you made the thing.
Right, yeah.
And UI in particular.
Right, like, finally, that guy went down.
There's an art form to that. There is an art, and I don't get it.
Right, if this guy up here is not too tough, we might be able to clear this one.
Wait, see the last guy? Oh, no, there's 2 more guys, right?
Yeah, because he summoned a fairy. But if we can kill that guy...
Well, 3 against 2. You got this. Just don't get hit, dude. I
just keep checking my hit points, especially when it's the healer's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're just going to go up there and hit that guy.
What is that third spell on the bottom?
This one? Whoops, hang on. Sorry.
Oh. The mouse just disappears. That's kind of
weird. Yeah, whenever it's enemy's turn, or whenever you're choosing direction, the mouse just disappears.
I would not mind being able to still use the mouse and hover over things when
he's
it's not my turn.
He's using an ultimate.
Oh,
it
resisted.
It did something and it resisted. It did some damage, but... What is that? This is just a heal.
Oh, it's just a regular heal.
Yeah, we have a heal, this is boost armor, and this is the one that does damage to everything.
Oh, you guys are so close to ultras now. Ultra 64.
So all we can really do is chain here. We can just set up for a chain, which is not really that useful right now. There's only 2 enemies, but we'll do it.
Joe, do you remember that when the N64 was actually named the Ultra 64?
Wow, that was a one-hit kill.
Oh.
Yeah, I do remember when it was called the Ultra 64.
I have a very vivid memory of a time when I went to the movie theater and there was, I believe it was Cruising USA.
And it said Ultra.
It said, yeah, you remember this?
Yeah, I remember that.
And what is it? It was like now available on the Ultra 64, something like that, But the console, I guess, hadn't come out yet because they would have called it the Nintendo 64. What a strange thing.
I think that was a good move to call it the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
it's a much more recognizable brand than Ultra.
Ultra 64. Well, they were going with the what's the word? Like degrees of extremity. So like super, ultra. Where do you go after ultra?
Mega.
Like, yeah.
Well, actually, no, they couldn't really. Actually, they probably shouldn't do that because Mega Drive.
Yeah, that's
Mega
true.
Drive.
Megatendo 64.
So I think we might clear this one, even though we lost our dog.
You're looking pretty good here, yeah. This is my kind of game. My kind of game, sir. P.O.
Give him a geyser.
I gotta say, I love Disgaea as well. Do you know about that game, Joe?
Yeah.
It's in. Remember, what's his name? Eulalia and Lulu?
No.
Oh, he played like 5,000 hours of Disgaea because he loved it. Because that game basically has infinite grinding. No,
was that a user on there?
I don't remember if it was a user or if it was just popular on there, and it was just some other guy. I think he's on YouTube. I think he's got YouTube videos, and he would do these very in-depth analyses of his characters because the level cap in Disgaea is 9999, but you can rebirth characters to retain their stats and then level them up again.
Okay.
So it's just like this endless, almost infinite loop. Because when you get to endgame, right? The game doesn't start till endgame. You played the first X amount of hours. After that, your whole goal is just leveling to 9999 every single fight so you can rebirth all your characters and they can just eventually grow impossibly strong. And that's quite addicting. It's such a unique take on RPGs and progression that you don't see very often. Like the number inflation alone is awesome. But yeah, good games.
So we cleared it.
We did clear it.
That was one level.
I'm pretty proud of you, man. I am pretty proud of you. Oh no. Wait, there's more? What?
Yeah, there's a lot more. There's this, and then there's going to be a boss stage after this. This is one level that has 3 battles. This is battle 2 of 3.
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
And then it concludes with a boss fight, I suppose?
Yeah, the end is going to be a boss fight. Some strange creatures have shown to stop us as well. We must push through. We have 6 guys on our team, so that's part of why it's taking so long. And there's so many enemies. This is the most involved level that I've seen so far. It's the most involved battle I've seen. Oh, we've got some trait points. We're going to increase her attack here. And then we'll go over here. We'll increase his attack. And we'll increase P.O.'s attack.
Can you mouse over? See the words that are in blue? Why are they in blue? Because they're like stats or abilities or something?
Like evade is in blue, HP is in blue. Those are stats.
I'm not sure.
But arc attack is in blue. That's obviously an attack. But you can't like mouse over them to see why they're in blue or what they do or anything. I don't know. I guess it's just to draw your eye to them.
Only God knows.
Well, only God and also the guys that made the game.
That's true. And
Wait.
probably a lot of players of the game.
That's true.
Even you
Almost
probably know
everyone.
it. You could probably just deduce it.
What is that in the upper left corner? Do I? Oh, that must be what we're about to read. Different weather can have various effects. Sandstorm increases the attack and defense of wind units.
Decreases accuracy of all ranged attacks.
I see. So that's what that is. So, okay, so there's even more UI stuff here.
Wow.
Is this new to you, too?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sandstorm. Plus attack and defense of wind.
Who's wind? An owl, maybe?
Probably, yeah. Let's see. How can we tell if he's a wind?
Wind.
Wind
Wait.
attacks.
Yeah, I
Deal
guess.
critical damage to water units. Yeah, he's wind.
Yeah.
He's definitely wind. He's
Physical.
She is
Fire?
I think arcane.
Oh.
Arcane. Water.
Oh, there's so much going on in this game.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I went to see. Well, whatever. They're all different things.
Yeah. What is she? A leaf? I'm a
Earth.
leaf. Hello.
Earth. All right. So, look at this. Look at what's going on here. Look at how many enemies there are.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we gotta pick somewhere and just go in and start killing them. I think we'll start here. We'll start up here.
This looks like it gets pretty tactical. In a lot of these games, you can sort of just potion your way through. Like every Final Fantasy game, you can pretty much just potion and you Phoenix down your way through most fights.
Yeah.
But, like, do you remember that game, what was it called? Druidstone? Secret of the Menhir Forest?
Yeah.
That we covered that on the channel.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
That was a game where you could not potion or Phoenix down your way through, where every single move you made in that game was the difference between winning and losing. And I sort of get the feeling this might be closer to that than anything, because you can't just do like a heal anytime you want. You gotta wait for your cooldowns and spells, or
Yeah. You have one healer character essentially. So
it's pretty strict. But that's good.
I don't know if we can actually reach and attack anybody. We could either cloak somebody or we could set up for a chain. Are the enemies going to clump together enough for a chain? I think we're going to cloak somebody here.
Who's the weakest? One of your summons, I guess?
Yeah, and we'll cloak this guy.
No,
Can
you
we?
won't.
We can.
Oh, Carrion Crow. I like this game a lot. It's about what I expected it to be. And a few of the reviews that I read kind of attested to that. Like, it doesn't break any molds, right? It doesn't break any new ground necessarily.
Right, yeah, it's just a really nice looking tactics RPG kind of game.
And that's fine by me.
And overall it got pretty good reviews. I think a lot of the reviewers had similar critiques as we're having, mainly with the UI. I think the UI it's enough that you can tell what's going on, you can figure it out, but yeah, it could use some polish, right? That's I think
at the same time,
as far as critiques go.
If you buy a game on Steam, right, you've paid $15 or $20 for this or whatever, and you like it, but you have some problems with the UI, don't give it a thumbs down.
No.
People, I'm guessing, right, this must be true. I know this to be true already. People have thumbs down this game on Steam because of the bad UI.
Yeah,
and it's not bad
probably.
at all, but they would say this UI is unusable because you don't get information and it's unintuitive or something like that, right? I guarantee you there's at least 2 or 3 of those. Like, don't thumbs down a game. In such a binary system when you can only say a game is good or bad, this game is good. It's competently done.
I would certainly give this a thumbs up. If I could give it more than a thumbs up, I would give it more than a thumbs up, but I don't...
Yeah, like, play this and then go play Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. That's a bad game that gets a thumbs down.
We're going to use Protect here.
Protector.
So now it's a bird's turn. We'll just do an attack. There you go. This is actually going pretty well so far.
I'm kind of interested to see what these guys do next, and we'll fluff, because they've been around for a while. I want another Metroidvania. I want Evolve This Story 2, kind of.
I could do that.
Right? That would be a fun game.
I think we'd probably do a full LP of that.
Absolutely, I would. Yeah. I'd be happy to.
I don't think we've ever attempted a 60-hour LP. So I don't think we're going to LP this one.
Well, we did attempt Battle Chasers. That was pretty long.
Oh, we finished that one.
We did finish
So if
it,
you want to
yeah.
see one of our... We got a little crazy in some of those episodes, though.
Did we really?
Yeah.
I don't remember the stuff that we even talked about,
Yeah,
but they were like 2-hour episodes.
Yeah.
At some point, yeah. How crazy did we get exactly?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think we docked ourselves at least 3 times.
Oh my god. Did we?
I think so. But
Jesus.
nobody listened to them, so...
That's okay.
You know, if you want to know our exact locations 3 years ago when we made those episodes, you can go ahead and check it out. But we won't be in those locations pretty soon.
Or will we?
Yeah, who knows?
No, we won't.
No, we won't.
I live at 77.
777 777 Street. All right, whose turn is it? Okay. Does anybody need a heal? That's the thing. We got to mouse over everybody
Yeah.
to see who needs a heal.
You
Anybody
really
need a
do.
heal? You need a heal? You need a heal? It's like being the healer in your party in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy or an MMO game.
But you get the bar for that. You get the side panel. Because imagine
Yeah.
if you didn't have that side panel in an MMO.
And that's all you're looking at. If you're
Yeah.
the healer,
you're
you're just like,
looking at the
please,
game.
please don't embarrass me. Please don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
I can't let anybody get killed.
That's what's so
And
stressful,
you always get
man.
blamed. If you're the healer,
I know,
you
yeah.
get blamed.
You do.
People either blame the tank or the healer, but let's face it, the healer has the harder job, and the healer gets blamed more.
I swear to God. I don't know why anybody plays healer. It's by far the most stressful job in any game like that. Any MMO.
Yeah.
Like if you, oh my God, if you look away for 1 second and you wipe, everybody's gonna blame you. DPS, you can kind of just blend into the mediocrity of everybody else.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
DPS is the least stress to play. I wouldn't say it's the most fun. I have the most fun tanking, of course, but
I've tried healing like a long time ago in World of Warcraft. I didn't love it. It seems pretty complicated though. So don't give
we
your
can just
healer a
kill
hard
this guy.
time.
I
Ready.
tried healing at a low level in Final Fantasy 14.
Hey man, how ready are you? Ultra ready.
But I never did. I was never a main healer. I never did raids as a healer.
Yeah.
Should we just advance on them? Sure, we'll just advance on them.
Why not? God, I really want to play Final Fantasy 14. We were talking about that last week, where they just expanded their free edition of the game to let you reach, I think, level 50 now, and a bunch of the cool stuff. Because Joe and I, we were hardcore into that game
Yeah,
when A Realm Reborn came out.
too much.
But oh my
Played,
God, it was
played that,
fun.
then played Warframe,
Oh my God.
and
Yeah.
after that, I can't play addicting Pavlovian MMO type of games anymore.
I'm kind of sad that we played Warframe at different times.
Yeah, it would have been fun to play. Actually, you know what I was thinking? This is actually on my show notes.
Oh yeah?
I had an idea last night that if we could just retire, that we should, Ed and I, we should just both pick up Warframe and just make our lives Warframe for the rest of our lives.
You could, couldn't you?
You could, yeah, you could easily make Warframe your entire life. All right, what are we doing here? Does anybody need a fucking heal?
You know, I never got bored of that game. Even when I stopped playing it, I wasn't bored of it.
Nobody really needs a heal here. Yeah, not really.
Did you play it on Steam or like the standalone?
I think it was a standalone.
That's
Yeah.
a shame. Because, I mean, you know me, I like to know numbers. I like to know how long I've played a game for.
Yeah,
I looked at the numbers recently. I have 490 hours in Warframe.
490.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it!
Because I looked at mine the other day,
Oh, yeah?
and I think it had like 700 on it.
Wait a second. Oh, you know what? I can't tab
Yeah,
out here.
we can't tab out to check. But okay,
That's...
I used the standalone. My wife used the Steam account.
Oh, so she
I
had...
thought it was 700. It might have been
Oh.
like, it might have been like 400. I don't know. It was hundreds of hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. Either way.
She played it more than I did, and I played it a lot. So we mostly played it together too. So I probably had as much time into it as you guys did.
God damn, what a good game.
All right.
I really wish we had played together, because it was fun. Just partying with random people would have been even better. With my boy. And my boy's wife. Also called my girl.
That's not. You probably shouldn't call your boy's wife your girl. That's like that's a common cheating trope. You ever heard of such a thing?
What do I call her? My boy's girl? Or just... No, I can't call her that. My pal. We'll just go with a completely neutral term, my pal.
All right. We'll do a crit attack to him. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, this is a tactic game, man, through and through. Oh my god. When every round takes an hour, this is meaty. I'm beginning to like this even more. But I'm also getting the strangest urge to play Valda's story again. That game had some quirks with the UI, but I think it's more of a challenge in a game like this.
Oh, we can kill this guy. Let's just do that. Oh yeah, because we have height advantage. We had bird's eye. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ultra
now her
ready.
ultra is ready.
Hey, how ready are you?
Mega ready. Mega, ultra, and super ready. All three. You couldn't believe it. You really wouldn't believe how ready I am.
You know what's funny? They couldn't have named it the Mega because of the Mega Drive. They could also have not named it the Turbo because of Turbo Graphics.
TurboGrafx 16. Yeah.
They were running out of adjectives to describe how extreme something is.
Do you want us to play Amiga games on the channel?
What is Amiga?
Remember I had that idea about 8 months ago that we would go and do a series where we played all the old Amiga games?
I don't even know what an Amiga is. Is it a computer? Like a Commodore 64?
I think it was a console.
Wasn't it?
I feel stupid for not knowing because I love game history, but I really know so little about Amiga.
It was before the NES, right? It had to have been.
No, it was after NES.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure it was a computer. I'm pretty sure. How do I not know this? I feel so dumb sometimes. I am so dumb sometimes. I would like to know what that is, Amiga. Is it like the Sony Pico? I mean, Sega Pico? No, right?
No.
Remember the Sega Pico? Remember the Sega Nomad?
Yeah. That was just a portable Sega Genesis.
Yeah. The Genesis. It probably took batteries. It probably took 6 AA batteries, right? If I had to guess. Just like the Game Gear. I actually never owned one, but I always wanted one. I always wanted to play Kid Chameleon on the Sega Nomad.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, you've pointed out many times it's not a very good game. But we played a lot of that game.
We did, yeah. It's absolutely not a good game.
But I never hated it. It was always playable to me.
Do you want to play that after this?
We played it on the channel already, but yes.
Wait, we did?
Yeah,
did?
I'm very certain we've played that on the channel.
As like a games we've never played style thing? I feel like we should do a full LP.
Oh my god.
But anyone want to see that?
Yeah, we played it. Oh my god. It must have been... Okay, as long as I'm not imagining this, I believe we played it in like the first year of the channel.
I don't remember.
It was such a long time ago.
I think we have about 600 videos on the channel now, so I think it's okay if I forget a few of them.
Yeah.
I think it's okay if I forget a few of the videos that we've made on this channel.
Joe the other day
fair.
he linked me to on Steam. What was the game called? Wildfire?
Yeah, Wildfire just came out. That was one of our earliest Wild Game Appears. I think that was pre-Wild Game Appear.
Yeah,
I think that was before Wild Game Appears was a series on this channel. We played Wildfire on the channel because the developer contacted us. That might have been the first time a developer ever contacted us with a copy of the game.
I had a feeling it was one of our first Wild games ever, or like right around there.
Yeah.
So like you said, it might have been right before that, or... And it was...
What was Game Soup history on this episode.
So if you really want to see a flashback... Wildfire, and it just came out like 3 months ago, maybe a couple months ago.
What video would you most recommend that someone watches on GameSoup?
Hearthstone Arena number 6.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh man, I was gonna say some of our LPs. I really like some of our LPs. Sometimes, I'll put on a GameSoup video.
I love our LPs,
and I'll just. I like watching our videos.
Really? You do that, huh? I don't do that. I don't just put them on.
I'll watch it. I'll be editing, I'll be setting up, for instance, the tags and the title cards for a video, and I'll be watching. I'll just have the video playing.
Oh, I do that, absolutely.
Yeah. And I will make my work on the channel take a little longer than it needs to because I'm kind of just enjoying the episodes. Now, you might say, oh, you just like hearing yourself talk. Well,
no, it's not that.
Partly, but I also forget a lot of the things we say, and I just love hearing our good word. So yeah, I guess that's something like that. You love hearing yourself talk. Yeah.
I don't know. When people say that, do they mean they love the sound of their own voice, or do they mean that they love the things that you say because you agree with everything that you think?
I mean,
because everything
I don't know if it's necessarily about agreeing with what you think. Like some people watch themselves back on video or whatever, and they feel like it's kind of cringe. And well, once in a while, I'll feel a little bit, but
sure.
I pretty much enjoy what we. I pretty much enjoy listening to Game Soup or watching Game Soup, I think we have interesting and funny things to say, and sometimes I make myself laugh because I forget. I don't
Right?
remember all the shit that we say on here.
That's kind of that's one of the big allures for me is sometimes, especially if I say a joke and I think it's funny during recording and then I go back and watch it, I'm like, I know that joke's gonna be funny again because I laughed the first time. I know it's gonna be funny the second time. But often it is not. So,
Rally Hal increases
Not that funny.
attack of all allies
Oh.
for the duration of the battle. That's our ultimate.
like I am my biggest fan. I know exactly how to make me laugh. Which is why watching myself in an LP is so fun.
Why do you say it in that
I
accent?
don't know. Dude, Battle Chasers wasn't it like 16 or 20 episodes, and they were so long at the end.
Can I attack this fella? Yes.
He's on a hill. Is he gonna? This is the hill he chose to die on.
He probably will die on this hill.
He's like General Custer. What was that game called for the Atari? Custer's Last Stand.
Custer's Revenge.
Custer's Revenge. Oh my god! I like how it's called Revenge, as if he was wronged. Like it's him who deserves to be taking revenge on somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wrong. Look up Custer's Revenge.
Should we play it on the channel?
Is it really a game though? Even
Barely.
it's
Is any Atari game really a game?
only
I mean,
Kaboom. Only Kaboom is a game, and even then, only barely.
Let's be completely fair that there are only two games for the Atari 2600. One is Kaboom, and one is Pac-Man, although Pac-Man
Oh my
is
God.
way worse. Way worse than the arcade version.
That Pac-Man port is infamous for how bad it is.
Yep.
What was wrong? Like, there were so many things wrong with it. I mean, for one thing, obviously, it didn't look anything like Pac-Man, but there were a lot of things, and I think there's a famous urban legend about the Pac-Man Atari port. This is a big deal. Like, the guy who coded it had 3 weeks or something to make.
3 weeks to go to an Atari 2600
because
game? Back when their tools were punch cards? That game was coded with punch cards.
They had to get it out by Christmas, and he had like a deadline of 3 weeks or a month or something, and he managed to do it, and that's why it is what it is, which is to say that it's Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. Check it out. It's an interesting piece of gaming history. Which a lot of that stuff just kind of falls away and dies and is not remembered, but that and like E.T., like the Atari, oh my god, man. I'm sure it was revolutionary at the time, but
Can I... How much hit points does Zal have?
all of them. He's all of them, buddy.
Oh man, these guys got hit points on hit points. Alright.
He's lousy with hit points.
I think we got this one.
You're
We've got him on the ropes.
yeah,
here.
you cleaned up pretty nicely. Because there were
Thanks,
so many
man.
guys, right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You cleaned up because, did any of your guys die?
Yeah, we lost our carrion crow.
Hmm.
But he's just a 1 dot, like a 1 point guy. He's
All your
pretty easy to kill.
spells are ready. Starfall those bad boys.
Oh yeah, we should just Starfall them. Yeah, good idea.
I guess that won't kill them because that harpy is tanky girl. And she's also cloaked. But she still takes damage, right?
Is she cloaked? She ain't cloaked.
She was cloaked just now, isn't she? What are the white swirlies?
That's not cloak.
Oh.
That's something else.
Oh,
It's Violent Gale.
of course it is.
That's the name of my cousin. Violent Gale.
Violent Gale.
That's what we call
Oh,
her.
God.
Yeah, she flips out every Thanksgiving. She flips out.
Joe, you've imparted something upon me for many years now. And it is so underrated in terms of humor. It is choosing an uncommon adjective and a very uncommon name, and then slamming them together to come up with hilarious names. For example, Boisterous Manny. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Unreasonable Ted. He's so unreasonable.
I didn't make that up.
No, I just made
That's
that
you.
up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah.
Disingenuous Daryl, for example. Oh, you're MVP.
Oh yeah.
Why do they have percentages? Is that
I really don't know.
that's the percentage of their health, their XP bar that's full?
right. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is-
that's what it is.
Why is that even there?
I'm not really sure.
That seems silly. And
It's
also,
okay.
XP is X, capital X, lowercase p.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Look at that jagged ass moon. Sorry, jagged moon. Sorry, moon.
Yes, the resolutions in the game are somewhat inconsistent, and
I'm just floored because it's such a beautiful game.
look at this screenshot. Look at this screenshot right now.
We have 3 different kinds of art going on here, don't we?
No, we don't. Actually, I was gonna make the opposite point that this looks
Oh.
almost perfect.
Oh, no.
Because all of the resolution looks very similar. It looks about the same.
We've got the pixel art, which is pixely, obviously. We've got the character portrait, which
The
is...
character portrait looks almost like pixel art here, though. Like
it's
the
not
whole
even-
screen looks like it's a similar resolution. I can see what you're saying, though. Yeah, the character,
Because...
it looks like a shrunken, like a shrunken image,
And
rather
especially,
than pixel art.
look at the border of the text box. It's so sharp because it uses straight lines. It's
Yeah.
so sharp that
Yeah.
it looks high bit in comparison to the portrait, which looks high bit in
Right? Yeah.
comparison to the
Okay.
pixel.
So take away the portrait, and it looks
right.
perfect. Yeah, I
Okay,
agree. With
I'm
you.
with
I
you.
agree with you.
I kind of see where... But then look at the background. The background looks... Well, it's actually kind of jagged, but maybe less jagged. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. You know, like, when I see something that... like this that kind of, like, clashes inwardly, that doesn't really bother me, because art to me and story to me, like, to both of us, I think, don't really matter all that much. As long as the game is presented well enough, as long as it plays, like, gameplay is the only thing that really matters.
Also,
So-
Peony is always surprised.
Is she really?
Yeah,
That face?
there's only one portrait for each character, and
Ah.
Peony's always just surprised. I don't know if we're going to do that for our game, if we're going to have portraits of the characters, if we're going to bother with that, or if we're just going to put the name of the character.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
You know what I was kind
We'll
of
see.
thinking?
We'll see what we have time to do.
I was thinking if we didn't do portraits, we would just use, like this game has. It has the like the triangle that points towards the character that's speaking.
Yeah, we
I
could
feel
do
like-
something like that.
Yeah, that might be a better indicator. Instead of like writing the name every single time, or we could do it this way.
Because at this rate, the game we're working on is going to take 7 years to make.
That's true. We're actually making Fate Tactics 2. Keep that on the lowdown, the down low. We're making the sequel to this game, and it's going to take 7 more years. So we'll see.
Oh, this is a character from a previous arc in the story.
That was it?
Orowantis, yeah. We did an entire arc, an entire story arc with this character. She was a very helpful ally, quite powerful.
It's really weird that there's no sound here.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
There's no music.
Now
and-
it is. Now the
oh, yeah.
music starts up. Also, the game was only made by 2 people.
Yeah.
You got to keep that in mind. It's an entire
Yeah.
it's an entire 60-hour tactics RPG made by 2 people. So
Look, these guys have made more
I mean-
good games than we could ever make.
you got to give them a break.
Yeah.
Something of a break for
know-
them to have accomplished this.
I'll tell you what's unfair. The guys that made Hollow Knight, 3 boys.
Yeah.
That's unfair. Because it makes us look terrible,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Because who's ever going to
Those guys kind of make everybody look terrible.
Yeah, that is true. They make AAA
You-
devs look terrible.
You can't really compare yourself to...
But you have to.
Well, I think here's the thing. You've got a team of just... There's certain people that... I essentially call them 6 guys. These are 6 guys. They do the work of 6 guys, but they're 1 guy.
Mm-hmm.
And... I think there are just certain people that are that type of guy, and I would say that I've been that type of guy. Right now, I'm a bit too distracted to be that kind of guy, but I've been that kind of guy.
I need to be that guy.
I kind of like being that kind of guy. I kind of enjoy it. I think we unlocked a new card here. Do you want to use it? This is a skeleton. Are you
Bone
interested in
servant.
using a bone?
Is
Would you like to be my bone servant?
Bend over and I'll show you.
All right, we're gonna try out bone servant. Start battle.
Have I ever talked to you about this, Joe? My brother-in-law told me about this once. There is
Oh no, I don't know where this is going. We're talking about bone servant. You're talking about brother-in-law. I don't know.
There-
Ed, do you want to say this on the channel? This might count as a dox.
It's fine, it's fine. There was
Okay,
a
go ahead.
response. There was a response to literally any question you can be asked in the universe. There is a response you can say to anything, and that response is, bend over and I'll show you. Have I ever told you about this? Because ask me any question. How's the weather today? Bend over and I'll show you. Hey, how you feeling, man? Bend over and I'll show you.
He is protector.
I defy you to think of a question that cannot be answered with that statement. Not even like overtly sexually. It just so happens that it usually is. But
So we have it. Oh, he cloaks. Okay, so he cloaks. He has protect. So he essentially has the abilities of Chico, Peony, and he just has regular attack. So he's kind of a combination of Chico and Peony for his assist and his weight attack, and then he just has a regular old. Let's see what he does for his slam.
Oh, not that much.
It looks like a multi-directional attack though. All right. So I think we can do an attack here, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Is he a melee? Let's see. Does he attack? Yep.
Oh,
he's got melee ability,
nice.
so he does do that. All right, that's excellent. This is wonderful.
Bird's at 25%.
Oh yeah, and because the dog has protect, he's protecting everyone right now. This is going well.
What is
going well
that?
so far?
Who are you? Is that a horse with a
It's a centaur, yeah. She's quite powerful.
horse star?
And we've got that fairy again. I mean, look how many guys we have on our side right now. I think we have 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. We have 6 on our team. We could have as many as 8 if we had 3 one-point characters on our team. But I decided to take 1 3-point character instead. All right, whose turn is it? All right, it's
Peony? No, it's not Peonies.
it's the dog. And the dog's turn. No, it's the bird's turn, whose name is Payachin. This is a kind of a loose and chill episode of Game Soup. If you're watching this far,
You're an hour and a half in.
yeah, this is kind of almost bonus material.
And I was
here.
just about to say, I'm sorry if you're still watching this and you find me annoying. I'm sorry, but we're an hour and a half in. I provided you with my hour of content. Deal with it. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be my most obnoxious person self. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
We're gonna try to finish this battle. Hopefully, we win.
I think we can do it.
I would like to win this battle, and then actually, there's a couple more mechanics outside of battle that I would like to. I'd like to view on camera here, as we call it, camera on the recording.
See up at the top where it says round 2, and then below that it says no retreat? That is a lot of exclamation points. Isn't it? It's kind of like it flashes.
Wow, that did a lot of damage.
Do you disagree about the exclamation points?
Yeah, it's too many. It might be too many. I think if you have more than 3, imagine more than 3 exclamation points on anything.
I believe 3 is too many. I think the max amount of exclamation points you should have is 2. I'm
have different
serious.
maximums.
I'm serious.
Mine is 3.
Yours is 3.
All right,
No.
leave it in the comments. What's the
No.
maximum number of exclamation points that
No,
you can put?
I have a good I have a good reason for this too.
All right, let's hear this one.
You don't sound that interested. You don't sound that excited to hear this.
Is this check expired?
No, it expires in a year, so I have
okay.
plenty of time. That's my stimulus check from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
it's on my bulletin board, and it's.
Ed hasn't cashed it yet.
No, I just have to do it before.
Mine
the
got
year's up.
direct deposited.
I don't think. Yeah, see, they would have done that to me if they had my direct deposit information, which I guess they don't have.
Well,
Except this year, for the first time ever, I had to pay. I had to pay taxes.
yeah.
I think it's because I did my taxes wrong. Because I made about as much as I've made every other year, but I still had to pay them. So, whoops. Yeah, it wasn't great. Oh, but the reason, listen, this is important to me. The exclamation points thing, because the first one is it's the genuine one to describe your intention of the sentence is to end it with a sort of a booming voice, if you will, or you might say even an exclamation. The second one is for emphasis, because you know when you say, for example, "Oh man, this is a big car," you've used the word "big" twice in a row. Now, what you really meant was, it's a big car, but you said it twice because the second time's always for emphasis. And I believe that is what is happening here. So the first one is for explanation. The second one is for emphasis. The third one? How goddamn dare you? What do you think you're doing with a third exclamation point at this point?
Well, Ed, that's where you and I differ.
You've already explained your point, and you've already emphasized it. What is there left to do?
I consider it to be an extreme.
I'm sorry.
Why did you spit on me?
I just thought of something really dumb. That
Ed, this is the season of COVID. Why are you spitting on me?
I thought of something that I did when I was 10.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, you can spit on me. Go ahead.
Oh, I wish this story wasn't an hour and a half into the episode. But it was our first computer. We had a Gateway 2000. We had Windows. I'm sorry. Did I actually spit on you? I did. It was a Windows
Thanks.
95.
That really helped.
A Windows 95 computer, Gateway 2000. we had 1 gigabyte of hard drive space, and there was a word editor on that computer. And I must have been, how old was I? Maybe 7, 8, 9, I'm guessing. And I had never used a word processor before, so I kept this document, and I had this friend, right? We used to live next door to each other. You know, his name's Tyler.
Yeah, I remember Tyler.
We used to be next door neighbors, but
Tyler Durden.
that's him. But I moved away. We still hung out, and I had this Word document, and I thought it'd be really funny. Whenever I was mad at him, I would open up the document. And the document said... Actually, this is why. I just realized this is why I don't like exclamation points. Here's why. Because the document said, Tyler is very dumb. But that wasn't it. That was not the end of it, no. What I would do is I would hold down the shift button. I would press the 1 key. And I would see how many pages I could fill up with exclamation points.
To exacerbate how dumb that Tyler was?
To sort of, yeah, to relieve, to act out my anger, sort of, or relieve my anger. And the pinnacle of it all was once. I don't know why I did this. I don't know what I was intending. I tried to print it. Can you imagine shooting out of your printer 5 pages of exclamation?
Did you ever copy paste the exclamation points?
No, I didn't know what copy paste was. I would just sit there.
I actually believe you. Do you know why I believe that you didn't know what copy paste was?
Because you tricked me.
Because I taught you what copy paste was.
I remember when you taught me about that.
And I also took the opportunity of myself knowing what copy paste was and you not knowing what copy paste was in order to troll you with being able to post the same sequence of letters many, many times very quickly, and Ed being bewildered at how I was able to copy and paste. He didn't, how I was able to say the same thing to him again and again and again.
It was amazing. It was amazing. It seems so simple now. That was like magic to me because
Did I lose control of the mouse here?
What?
I think I lost control of the mouse. So that's going to be an issue.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Oh.
That was weird.
Alright. So I can't attack this... this harpy seems to have retreated.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess we could battle our skeleton against his skeleton. We've got a healer on our side, so...
Clash of Bones.
Yeah, that's what I would call it, a Clash of Bones. I mean, if you're going to call it a Clash of something, I would call it a Clash of Bones.
You know what we should play on this channel is Microsoft Bob. You remember that?
Yeah? I was going to say Micro Man.
I have played that as recently as...
Yesterday.
10 years ago? Which is pretty recent, all things considered.
10 years ago is recent.
That's pretty recent. It's still on there on the internet. It's a bad game. It was a couple years ago. I sent you. There was like a walkthrough for the game that had all these maps. That was a bad game. That was a bad game. It was just an action, like a platformer, right? Like a shooter platformer. But it was one of those shareware games you got on those CDs of 500 free shareware games, along with Bonsai Bug, and there was a horse racing game that we used to play a lot.
Right, our guys are having some low hit points here.
Like back in the day, when Doom was the only game there was on PC, the only other entertainment you got was buying those 500 free shareware games. They were all bad.
So he's got a decent amount of hit points.
Payachin.
Yeah, a lot of these characters don't have a lot of hit points. I think the healer should heal himself.
Yeah, your guys
Seems to be the best thing to do.
We're pretty close to the edge of madness here, to death.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Have you seen that film?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's great. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't realize for a long time that it was based on a comic book, right?
Yeah.
Like a I don't know. Is it a graphic novel or a comic book?
Yeah, it's a manga. Yeah. So I'm sure it's probably available in tankobon format.
What does that mean? Tankobon?
Yeah, that's a graphic novel.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Also, have you seen Sin City?
Yeah, the movie? Yeah, I saw it in the theater, actually, when it came out.
I saw it for the first time about 3 weeks ago on Netflix.
Is it still good?
I don't know.
I remember liking it.
I remember thinking it was really cheesy because it was made in the year 2000 or 2005.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's a little older.
I don't think it aged well. Like, I like the aesthetic, like the noir aesthetic. I still don't think it aged well. I don't know. I don't know if I liked it or not.
Did 300 age well? I hope 300 aged well. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think I only saw that like shortly after it came out.
I saw that one time. Yeah. I actually have very vivid memories of that.
What a fun movie.
But that whole thing is overplayed now. The slow motion action film. You see that a lot now. Or maybe it's sort of dying down now, but for a while you did used to see that a lot, where action films, like the most exciting parts of an action film were sort of like 25% motion, 25% speed, and would flash back and forth to regular speed and slow speed. And that was like a directorial style. The same way that the Matrix created the directorial style of bullet time and, well, I mean, almost everything that movie did was fantastic. It's still my favorite movie after all these years.
What is?
The Matrix.
300?
It is the perfect film. It is absolutely a perfect film. As perfect as you can get to perfection.
What about The Incredibles?
That's pretty good too. It's pretty good too.
Ed likes The Incredibles.
I do like
I know.
The Incredibles.
If I know two things about Ed, is that he likes The Incredibles. He has a little ceramic figure of Mr. Incredible actually in the Game Soup office here.
I do, yeah.
And he also likes The Matrix, and he has the Matrix, the collection of all the DVDs here on display. I don't know if he actually owns a DVD player, but
no.
He does have the Matrix Reloaded, Animatrix. It's this box set that has every Matrix product you could imagine.
Wait, that's all you know about me?
Yep.
Is the two films that I like?
Yeah. I also know your top 3 favorite bands.
Oh, that's right.
That's pretty good.
We just talked about that. No, you're right. You're right.
We talked about it personally, but do you want me to tell them what your 3 favorite bands
I
are?
don't think it's very interesting, but you can if you want.
They are, let's see if I can do it.
I bet you can.
They are AFI, Sausen.
Seosin, I guess. What was the, actually, I can't remember the other one.
I can't either.
I can. Yeah, I can remember.
Do you want to just tell it to me? I know who it is.
Thrice.
Thrice, that's right. Yeah, I knew that. But
silly name, amazing band.
it's easier to remember. They're like post-punk or something? Emo music? I don't know.
They're not really emo.
What's the genre?
Post-hardcore.
They have guitars.
They have guitars. Yeah, they're considered post-hardcore, but like I think all my favorite bands are
Can
the
I do
ones
anything here? This is so clogged and congested.
It kind of is.
All right.
Look how fast that... What is that white thing in the middle that's animating?
Oh yeah, that guy over there, that little dancing guy. I actually have one of those. We could summon him and have one of those on our team.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know, man. He just animates really fast. He animates
Is that a mistake?
about 4 times the speed.
That has to
anybody
be a
else.
bug. That is a bug.
No, I don't think so. I think he just animates really fucking fast.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast. Because look, there's another one on the left side there.
Starfall. Let's get this going.
Yeah, Thrice used to be post-hardcore, which I don't even know what that means, but like A Perfect Circle and Thursday and a couple other bands.
A Perfect Circle? Isn't that Tool?
No.
Yeah, A Perfect Circle. The guy from Tool.
Wait, it is
the singer of that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so.
I don't know.
You remember Tool?
Yeah. I never listened to them.
Oh.
But I know they exist. And now Thrice is kind of dad rock because they all have children. And dad rock is kind of the point where you GTFO in terms of listening to their music. But I still love them. They're great. In fact, AFI was the first band that I ever seriously listened to that wasn't Weird Al Yankovic at the tender age of 16. Yeah, I didn't listen to much music when I was growing up. Which is weird because I was a musician. I played a lot of instruments. That's kind of why I'm so...
How are we so low on hit points on Pyachine here?
Pyachine.
It's really pissing me off, actually. Who can we heal? It's so clogged up because we just have this corridor here. I guess we'll just heal ourselves here.
Round 6. We're only on round... Oh my god, round 7. This game is thick.
It's a tactics game, man.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Dude, Disgaea. I got the strangest inkling, urge, if you will, to replay that.
All right, should we send him in? Sure, we'll send in the dog. We'll send in Chico, and we'll get our hits in here on this harpy, this damned harpy. You damn dirty harpy.
You know what I realized recently, Joe? This is... I should have written this down. This is a good show notes thing. There's a network on TV now called Freeform. What's funny about that?
I don't know. I just thought I thought it would be funny to laugh for a second.
It's called Freeform. But I believe, based on the kinds of shows that it has, I believe it's a subsidiary of Fox.
Okay.
Because a lot of times during the day, on this Freeform channel, they show blocks of The Simpsons, right? Several hours of The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
And I went back and I watched one. It was from season 2. And I laughed.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
We got frozen. When you explode that totem, I guess it explodes into a frozen explosion. A frozen explosion. A frozen explosion.
I realized that who said this, that brevity is the soul of wit? Somebody said that. Somebody important and somebody famous, who wasn't me, said that. And The Simpsons, the early Simpsons, absolutely exemplified that. The cuts were so quick from like the end of a joke.
Season 2, I mean, that was 1990.
And it was, yeah, but I still laughed.
That show. Yeah.
Because every scene that was there, right, it would be just, like 2 minutes maybe for each scene. And every scene ended with a joke. And then by the time the last word was barely out of a character's mouth, it would have moved on to a different scene entirely. And that was what made it so funny.
He's doing an ultimate.
Oh, no. Oh, she's down.
Yep, he's just down to Peony.
Oh, my God. Look at that HP. 38,000?
That's not 38,000.
You can't win this fight, buddy.
That can't be right. You can't be right about that.
Is this a joke?
How does he have 38,000 HP?
Is this a scripted fight?
It's got to be scripted. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to do 38,000 damage.
You can't even get up there, can you?
No. Are you crazy? Wait, where are our cards? Oh yeah, you can't use the cards unless it's a leader. Only a leader's turn can use cards. Pretty sure.
Are our leaders dead? No.
No, we've got two awakened leaders. Awakened? I think it's the wrong word. Two alive, non-downed leaders. So they seem to be on their high horse up there.
They kind of do.
Oh, I guess that you don't have to be a leader to do a race because that fairy just raised us. Alright, so it's Peony's turn. We're not going to be able to attack. We can cloak somebody. We can grab this.
If you use a spell, does it count as consuming your turn? Or is it something you can always do in addition to your actual own action?
It doesn't take up your turn, no. To use the card,
okay.
no.
Yeah.
No, it does not take up the
That's
turn.
good. So you should always try to use them whenever you can. Like, you can probably heal somebody now, can't you?
Yeah, I'm going to use this one.
What is this?
Arcane Gift. It's going to give everybody MB.
MB?
MB, yeah.
For magic points.
Yeah, magic points. Points.
But.
Alright.
Microman. Remember Microman? That's a bad game.
So we can heal somebody, but... Actually, Peony's full health. Interesting.
How did that happen?
I'm not sure how she got full health. I
Wait,
really couldn't tell you that.
When you get revived? You don't get revived to full health, do you?
I don't think so, no.
Heralia. 400 HP? Jesus. I wonder what engine they use.
I don't know.
Like when they made Velda's story, I don't know if I even knew what engines were at that point. But
Here we go. We're going to get a melee attack here.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wreck him. Wreck him, Ralph.
Okay. So she's going to be dead, but I don't know what we're going to do about this 38,000 hit points.
Oh, no. She's using her ultra. You cannot match my strength. I will... Oh, destroy you. The word destroy was hidden behind the character just now. Now, do you think that that character has 38,000 HP natively, or was she buffing herself the whole time?
Probably natively.
Well, that seems unfair. Surely that's not an enemy you're meant to defeat.
It can't be, obviously.
Oh, you won.
Oh, that was the victory. Okay, so we got it. Oh man, if we had to kill that boss, I was going to go out of my mind. If we had to do 38,000 hit points, this episode would have been probably 38 hours long. Alright, well, our skeleton leveled up.
MVP.
Worth the Harpy, no matter, have weakened the archer enough to break her bond with the Satterstone. Heart. I would love to play with you more, little witch, but I have other matters to attend to. Oh, the main character is a witch.
Oh. Peony?
Yeah. She plays like a rogue, but she's a witch.
Gah! She got away! Who's that man? Purple man. Who's that?
It's Lenidia.
Oh yeah, of course. Duh. The curse has progressed too far. My time is at an end. No, don't say that! The witch can help you! She has delivered you here to my side. That is more than I could have hoped for. Izzy, take the seat. It shall be my last. The chances are slim, but the last child of mine. Take her, for she has reclined the last. Oh, I promise you no harm will come there. Oh, that's sad. Lenidia! I'm sorry I couldn't do, boy. Lenidia was right. You did.
We actually had a bunch of shit on the board we should have picked up.
Oh, you lose it?
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
You gotta end a turn on there, and I didn't want to waste a turn.
I mean, the fights are pretty hectic, right? It's
yeah,
difficult
I could have at the end. I could have definitely sent some guys out at the end and taken a couple extra rounds to end the battle.
So those scrolls, are those the artifacts that you had a couple of before? Are these different than artifacts?
You equip them. Each character can equip one at a time.
So these would have been new ones that you hadn't collected yet?
Each leader. Probably they look like ones I don't have. I don't know if you can pick up duplicates, but I think they're new, yeah.
But they're gone now. Even though they're clearly still on the board.
Yeah, I mean, the battle's over. We should be able to just walk around and grab them, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, you just got a new party
member. Oh, is she going to travel with us?
Oh, crap.
She said she will travel with us. So you're saying is you want to meddle. I think she said she doesn't like to meddle earlier in the storyline.
What was that?
I think it was my phone. I got a new telephone, as I call them.
Telephone!
Alright.
Oh yeah, you did.
I just gotta make it be quiet for a second here.
It's called a tellular cellophone. That is one hell of a centaur. With the body of a horse and the face of a horse.
I'm looking for my mama.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she asked, why are you traveling? And Peony said, I'm looking for my mama.
Oh.
I think that's one of the through lines of the story here.
Mama? How old is she? She's supposed to be in this game?
I have no idea.
This kind of inspires me. Because a lot of the time when I think about the game that we're making, I sort of get self-conscious that what we're doing isn't good enough, or like there's something bad about it that I only, you know, like I can't quite remedy because I'm not good enough, or it's like imposter syndrome, kind of. But then I see a game like this and I'm like, you know, they did it and they did it really well, and I think we can do it too.
Well, Peony, been nice knowing you.
Oh, she's not an actual main character. She's one of these. Oh no,
yeah, she's
is
a leader.
She's a leader.
She's a leader. So you see, this is the first leader that I have gotten. You start with those three characters. You start with Peony, Chico, and Piety.
This is the first time you've been able to switch characters then.
Yeah. Looks like damage. Can we get rid of Peony? Can she come out of the... Oh no, she's locked. Yeah, it's got a lock symbol, so we can't get rid of her.
That kind of sucks.
Alright. Well, new traits. We got new points. Put some of those in there. Oh, she's level 13. We can just put the points in.
Weapon curse?
So we can go all the way up here.
What is weapon curse? Does it tell you? It doesn't even tell you.
It doesn't tell you, no.
Do you know offhand?
No, I don't.
Weapon?
I don't know. I don't know what weapon curse is.
If I had to guess, it was the chance that a curse is inflicted when you attack with a weapon? Does that make sense? Are there curses in this game? There was the
he has back attack. She had weapon curse.
5%. I'm gonna guess that's 5% additional damage when you back attack somebody.
Yeah, maybe.
But why am I left to guess? Why am I guessing at that?
All right.
Eat. Does eat buff you for a fight? You can.
It does.
Hyper.
And we can make a lot of stuff here. Increases effects from eating magic
berries.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound that useful.
Summon +1 summon capacity.
Oh my god.
This is what we want. But we don't have enough ropes.
Do you know where to farm ropes? Is there a place you can farm ropes?
I have no idea.
So you don't even know, which is, yeah, I wish...
Defense res for fire, earth, elemental units.
That doesn't seem that good. No. Oh, that seems really good.
Seems like we need ropes to do
Talisman
this,
power.
though.
Reveal hidden items on battlefield? You can
Wow.
craft this, dude, bro.
I can craft it? Okay, we'll craft it.
Look at the goggles. Those are some goggles.
Well, we can make a crystal ring.
Defense for water, wind, ice. You want that summon capacity.
Yeah, I think summon capacity is going to be our best thing right here. +1 summon capacity, so I think that's what we're going to want.
You just need 4 ropes.
But we need 4 ropes, which we used 2 of our ropes, I think.
Oh.
Alright, so what we can do here is we can do eat, which I had done previous to the episode. We already had our eat buff.
Mm-hmm. Which is?
Which is, here's how you get your eat buff. Alright, Are you ready for this?
I'm afraid now.
Are you ready for this mini game?
Oh, it's a
Ed?
mini game. Oh my god. Oh, is it memory?
Yeah, it's memory.
Oh, I hate memory.
Oh, darn it.
Nobody likes memory.
Fuck, rotten meat. Wow, this is going badly. Where was the fucking fish? That was it. We're getting nothing
Oh
here.
my god. Dude.
Oh god, we got nothing. I ran out of time.
Nobody likes memory. How
Oh
dare
man.
you?
Well, anyway, it's a memory game.
Great. You ate some rotted meat and some rotten
And that's your
fruit.
camp. That's the camping mini game.
You can't try again, can you?
No, you can't try again.
I bet if you Alt F4, you can try again.
Probably. But I don't think we're going to do that. We already did the upgrade.
I'm kind of mad about that.
Do we have any new spells? I don't know if we
Violence.
actually picked up any new spells during all that.
Wait, didn't we get one? Was it True Sight? Is that a new one?
No, that's not new.
That's not new?
Nah, that's not new.
I thought we got something that was new.
I got that 2 days ago.
Oh.
Alright.
Whoa. Investigate the Gremlins' secret stash. Sorry, anyway. Yeah, I think you're about to end the episode.
Well, or we could make the episode go for another hour.
It's already, it's been 2 hours already. I think we're good. We should try to do at least one more other game while we're here.
Okay.
Our time is limited. But,
I agree with you.
yeah.
All of our times are limited.
Sure.
We're all dying by the minute.
On that note,
Alright.
Tyler is very dumb.
A lot of exclamation points, and you need to print it. Alright. But besides that,
Thanks to Endless Fluff Games for still continuing to make games that we love.
thank you
That I will love.
to you for watching.
Mhm.
Of course, if you watched this
Of course.
far, thank you for watching. Check the game out. If you liked what you saw, join our Discord server.
Oh, yeah, that thing. I mean, just join Discord. It's a cool place.
And do you want to know what else?
What?
We like you.